Hey boys and girls, it's Coach Kerman here from Riley Avenue. One of the activities I have this week is something that you might have heard of before. It's called Can Jam. Typically it's played with a frisbee and a round black cylinder, but for today's purposes, just in case you don't have Can Jam, we're going to create our own Can Jam. So all you'll need is some sort of a laundry basket, maybe a bucket or even a box. So I have a bucket here, I have a laundry basket over here that I'm going to use for my target, but you just need something that a paper airplane or paper ball can go into or hit off of. So the way the game works is you make a paper airplane. So you can make any paper airplane that you'd like. I made something very simple here. If you do not want to make a paper airplane, that's okay. You can simply use a crushed up piece of paper and that'll work just as fine. You can also use, if you don't have paper, a rolled up sock ball. So the way it works is you take your paper airplane, you stand 8 feet away from your target. You're going to take the paper airplane or ball or sock, you're going to try to throw it into your target. If it gets in the target and stays inside, it will be 2 points. If it hits off of the side of the target or bounces off any part of it, it's 1 point, and if it misses completely, it's 0 points. You have 1 minute to see how many points you can score. If you're playing against yourself, you can do this as many times as you'd like and keep trying to beat your score and get better and better. If you would like, you can face somebody else in your family and you can find somebody to play against and see if you could beat their score. There's nothing wrong with that as well. That's a lot of fun. I would love to see if you could find somebody to play with. But if not, no big deal. You time yourself over a minute and you keep trying to beat your score. Another thing you can do to make this a little bit harder, if you start getting really good, especially for my older students, you can back the target up. So you can back the target up from 8 feet to 10 feet, or you can even go as far as 12 feet to 14 feet to 15, 16 feet. Just keep in mind that the further and further away it is, the harder it gets. So if you want to challenge yourself, that will be great as well. Remember, wind could be a factor. Okay, remember that where you release the airplane or paper ball is a factor. Whenever we're throwing any object, we always want to make sure our release point is good. All right, we're also working on our depth perception. We're making sure that we realize how far away our target is and how hard we actually need to throw something. So for my kindergartens, first grade, second grade, we always want to make sure that we are practicing how far we need to throw something to hit a target. Third graders, fourth graders, fifth graders, sixth graders, yes, you need to practice, but you should have a basic idea by now where or how hard you need to throw something to hit a target. So let me show you how this works. So I'm going to go, I start my stopwatch or timer, and I'm going to go for a minute. Here's my bin, I'm 8 feet away. All right, I'm going to take my paper airplane. I have 3 of them, right? So you can use up to 3, only 3. Okay, I'm going to put them down on the ground. I'm going to take a toss. Okay, I missed completely. That's 0 points. Another toss. Missed completely. Another toss. And 0. Now I run back. I'm going to go get my airplanes and I'm going to keep going until the minute stops. And I got 0 points again. So as we can see, it's very difficult with paper airplane. Now, if I wanted to take a ball, a paper ball, it's very simple. You take your ball, right? You're shooting for your target. And if you miss your target, you go get it. You come back, right? And you can do the same thing. You can also do it underhand, right? In which case, in that one, I got it in, I would get 2 points. All right, everyone? I hope you guys have fun with this. Once again, it's called Creating Your Own Can Jam. All right, I would love to see if you guys are successful with it. Feel free to post up on the e-board on our Google form how you did. You can also post up some videos of you doing it as well. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. You can find my email on the e-board as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the activities this week, and we hope to see you all soon. Remember, June 5th is Virtual Field Day. See you guys all soon.